why we brought the. I told you. I'm so. Like what?
For the cause. This is our annual event. The BH Soccer program, boys and girls, started back in 2010. Thank you to the BHS Teens Against Cancer Club and their advisor Heather Weeks, who have helped organize this event for the last 4 years. Funds raised today will go to the Barberton Relay for Life. Together today to renew our fight against cancer through Relay for Life and to celebrate our efforts thus far. One aspect of celebration is honoring those cancer who are important parts of our lives. Cancer has no preference. It takes young, old, fathers, mothers, brothers, husbands, wives, best friends, old friends, and dear friends. At this time, those honoring their mother, please stand. Anybody honoring their father, please stand now. Those honoring a wife, please stand. Those honoring a son or daughter, please stand. Those honoring grandparents, uncles, cousins, and other relatives, please stand. Or friends and treasures that never place. Those honoring friends and neighbors, please stand. Those who celebrate your life tonight, your love so burns bright in our hearts and in our souls. Your word all over you part of us. Those who do not see you, you know you are with us. And those who are currently fighting about or who have won, we stand tonight now with you and continue our commitment in the fight. Please join me in a moment of silence as we honor and remember those affected by cancer. This is the ceremony. Thank you. Go back. On behalf of Barberton Education and Administration of Barberton High School, we would like to welcome you to Barberton High School for today's contest at our guest at Green High School for today's ceremony. In order to make today's contest as enjoyable as possible, please represent your school community in a positive that means follow rules, speak and act responsibly, and show courtesy respect for your full family, your physical coaches, administrators, and authorities, and of course, your team and their partners. Let's make today's contest great by remembering to the special game. And assign the point to procedures adopted by the OHSA and the Supervisor. The officials for tonight's contest are Bailey Major, Curtis Good, and Bill. Now for Green. Green is led by head coach Jason Nelson, assisted by Adam Greenwood, Mike Moran, and Kristen Galeta. Hello. Captain Keeper, number 1, Nathan Smith. Midfielder, number 2, Kyle Johnson. Forward, number 4, Bobby Lucy. Midfielder, number 6, Colin Sarver. Defender, number 7, Jackson Shank. Captain midfielder number 10, Noah Leemaster. Forward number 11, Grant Daly. Midfielder number 18, Ankush Rao. Defenseman number 20, Rico Ibarra. Defender number 34, Tyler. And midfielder number 36, Landon Ahmed. And now for our organization by head coach Kelly, assisted by scholarship. Senior, captain number 3, Nick and 15. Senior captain number 4, Lee Harris. Senior number 9, Brian Kelly. Senior number 14, Milo Sacco. Senior number 22, Mitch Kelly. Senior number 16, Joe Berlin. Teacher senior number 1, Josh Lee.
Way down, Bella.
Senior number 27, Gerard Love. Junior number 5, Ed Jones. Junior number 12, Stephen Marble. And number 7, Trent Norfolk. At this time, we will play the national anthem.
Vincent, can you go view the American flag, please, for the anthem?
Toby Russell here, and I am back for the start of the boys varsity game here today. The Magics will face the Green Bulldogs today.
Again, we'd like to thank the patrons for honoring our requests, such as ICS and number 1, as we have game previously, and we use MAG for that game. So thank you very much.
As number 4 for Green, Bobby Lucy. will start with the game for green. Lucy gives it over to number 10, Captain Noah. And it goes out of bounds. And it will be green throwing. Green today with their white jerseys with the red numbers, orange numbers in orange thread. For Barberton, the black jerseys with the yellow numbers and also as well as the yellow thread. Foul on Barberton. Here's the kick for green, and it is going to be a corner for the Bulldogs. Number 18, Ankushbauer. Kick the corner. Here's the kick. Just over everybody's head. And green still has possession. It's over number 7, Jackson. 7 to 6. And green still has possession. On the right side, there's green. Passes it up. And overshoots it. Nick Tanucci gives it right to number 2, Kyle Johnson. And out of bounds. And Stephen Marble will throw it in for the Magics. Nick kicks it. And saved by number 7, Jackson Schenk. Colin Sarver kicks it across the field. 34, Tyler Stetz. Green passing the ball around. Good ball movement from them to start the game. Really good ball movement. Here goes Schenk. He's over to number 18, Wow. And
throwing green.
Schenk. They're all passing the ball around to see who's going to throw it. It'll be Grant Daly. Daly throws it into 6. For green. Green on the right side. Kicks it in. And saved by Josh Kruger. Throws it down the field. Right to Bushler. Antonucci kicks it down the field. And green has possession. Stentz has it for green. Kicks it off to the right side. To 36. Amadou. Here goes green. Stetz kicks it over. Almost stolen by Malik Harris. Tanucci kicks it high up in the air. And kicked out by Stephen Marble. Malik Harris going to throw it in to Trent. Trent's going to shoot. Just off to the right. No good. Good goal kick. Green. Here goes Stetz. Stetz gives it over to Kyle Johnson. Kyle Johnson gets it over to Hamadou. Amadou has it over to 18. Wow. Gets it across the field. And 10 gives it over to 11. And it's staved by Gruber. And Gruber is down. Not a good sign to see. Gruber, a great goalie for the Magics. And it looks like Josh Gruber is okay. And it looks like Josh Gruber will be taken out of the game. And it looks like Gabe Maldonado will be checked in for the Magics. Brian Kelly has it for the Magics. He's splitting through defenders on the right side. He kicks it down the field all the way to Trent. Borthwick. Stets has it for Green now. Gives it right to 5. Adam Jones. And an offside will be called on Magics. This is the 20. Amadou has it on the right side. And it is intercepted by Joe Berlin. Gives it right to Trent. Trent gives it over to Malik Harris on the right side. Malik shoots and is blocked by the goalie, Nathan Smith, who's also a captain. Here goes Marble. Gives it over to Trent. Trent splitting through defenders. He's going to kick it. He gives it over to Malik Harris. He's going to shoot. And he misses. And it looks like Gruber will be checked back in. Good sign to see him back in the game. Great goal for the Magics. Looks like he's going to be okay. Goal kick for Green. As Stets has it for Green on the right side. Kicks it over to Hamadou. Kicks it over to 18, Raul. Here goes Raul. Goes up the left lane. And is stopped by Nick Antonucci. Right to number 7, Shank. Goes over to number 8, Zeichler. Back to Shank. Back to Zeichler. Back to O'Barra. Gives it to the goalie, Nathan Smith. And kicks it to Kyle Johnson. To Stets. Great ball movement for Green to already start the first period. Here goes Adam Jones, trying to do something, and he gets it stolen by Zeichler. And it will be Green's throw in. Lee Master, captain, will throw it in for the Bulldogs. And another throw for the for the Bulldogs. Here he goes. And it'll be Green corner. Lee Master kicked it off of defender Brian Kelly. Out of bounds, so it'll be a corner for the Bulldogs. Here's the kick, and gets it to 10. 10 misses the kick, which was Lee Master. And Shank has it. And kicked out by defender Joe Berlin. Gives it over to 11. Daly. Daly has it. He's splitting through defenders. Gets tripped up. And they're going to call it a foul on Malik Harris. Just tripped him up a little bit. And they're going to call a foul on him. Good call by the referee. Lee Master is going to kick the foul. He kicks it, and it just goes over the goal. No good. And it is still 0-0 with about 29 minutes left in the first period. Good ball movement for Green. And Barberton just has to work on trying to get the ball out of their end. Shank gives it over to 20. Abara gives it over to Stats. Stats gives it over to Hamadou. Hamadou gives it over to Lee Master, the captain. Here goes Lee Master. Down the middle to 18. Raul shoots. He misses. Great block by Gruber. And it'll be out of bounds, and that will be a Green throw in. Number 7, Shank will throw it in. Zeichler has it, gives it over to Hamadou, but it's stolen by Milos. Gives it over to Shank. Shank gives it over to 10, Lee Master. Gives it over to 18, Raul. Kicks it across the field to Hamadou. He shoots, and he just kicks a little bit high. Strong kick from him. And the freshman, Richard Sutton, will be subbed in for Adam Jones. Good to see him out there. Nick Antonucci will kick the goal kick. Here's the kick. And right to number 4, Bobby Lucy. But stolen. Here goes Brian Kelly. He kicks it up the right lane. A Shank gives it over to Raul. Raul gives it over to Stats. Back to Raul. After deflections. Here goes Marble. Marble gives it over to Richard. R.C. Sutton. He gets tripped up, no call. As Malik Harris has it now for the Magics. looking for somebody to pass to. As Lee Master steals it. He's going through defenders, and they're going to call it on Marble. Tripped up Lee Master, and they're going to call it. Lee Master now has the ball. Gives it over to Stats. Stats gives it back to Lee Master. Lee Master gives it over to Hamadou. Hamadou shoots, and it is saved by Gruber. Here's the kick. And it is kicked out by Stats for Green. And it'll be a throw-in for Barberton. Carlucci will be subbed in for Mitch Kelly. Trent Dorfler throws it in, and it is kicked out by Miloch. Eight has it for Green. Green gives it over. Eight it gives over to number 7, Shank. Here goes Shank. Gives it over to Raul. Lee Master kicks it to Hamadou. But good defense by Carlucci. Lee Master gets it back though. Crosses it, but nobody's there. And it's out of bounds. And Richard Sutton will throw it in. Adam Jones is backed in. And he's going... Yeah. He's going to take out Miloch Lanko. Brian Kelly. And Nick Antonucci kicks it. And the ball is going between Green and Barberton, both. 11 shoots it. Grant Daly, but saved by Gruber. A high kick. Shank and Richard Sutton are fighting for the ball. And now it's Raul. Richard Sutton gives it over to Trent. Here goes Trent on the right side. He's looking for somebody to pass to. And it is kicked out by number 20, Ibarra. Trent has it. And it is Raul who has the ball. Lee Master has it now. Gives it to number 2, Kyle Johnson. Johnson gives it to Hamadou. Hamadou in the middle of the field. Kicks it down to nobody. As miscommunication between Green. Brian Kelly throws it in to Richard Sutton. Stolen by Green. Gives it over to 11, Daly. Daly gives it over to Hamadou. And it will be a Green corner.
Hey, we're switching at halftime.
With 22 minutes to go, the score, Magic 0 and Green 0 as well. Good defense from both teams so far. Majority of the ball is on Barberton's side of the field. Here goes Lee Master. Good sliding tackle by Adam Jones to get the ball out. Adam Jones kicks it up the field to Carlucci. But it's stolen Ibarra gets it over to Hamadou. But it's stolen by Adam Jones. Adam Jones is everywhere tonight. Throws it into Lee Master. And it's kicked out by Berlin. Here goes Malik Harris. And a foul will be called on green. Joe Berlin kicks it over to Malik Harris, but Shank for Green has it. Gives it over to the goalie, Nathan Smith, captain. Kicks it up, and Adam Jones heads it. And it's saved by Marble. Stets has it now for Green. Gives over to Lee Master. Lee Master has it now. Gives it over to number 2. And a foul will be called on Barberton. Lee Master will kick it for Green. Here's the kick. And a foul will be called on Brian Kelly as he trips up 18 Raul. And this will be a PK. It looks like for Raul. No, Captain Lee Master will kick it. Here's the kick. And it's good. 1-0. Green on top of the Magics. Into the left corner of the goal. 19:33 left in the first period. Magic 0, Green 1. Adam Jones now has it. Kicks it down the field. All the way to the keeper, Nathan Smith. Stets has it now for Green. Kicks it down to Hamadou. Hamadou gives it over to number 2, Kyle Johnson. Gives it back to Stets. And Carlucci steals it, gives it over to Marble. Marble gives it all the way over to Trent and just misses. As now the referee is going to talk to Trent Dorfler. Probably just don't do that. I mean, who's playing for the ball? Stets has the ball for Green. Here goes Stets. And it's stolen by Adam Jones. Kicks it back to Brian Kelly, number 9. And it is kicked out by Raul. Yeah. Yeah, no, you can get it out. Here's the throw by Brian Kelly. And here goes Nick Antonucci, kicks it down the field. Brian Kelly gets it. Sky-high kick. Back to Raul. And Barberton throw-in. Adam Jones is subbed out. Here's a throw by Brian Kelly. And Lee Master now has it. Gives it over to Ibarra. Ibarra gives it over to Nathan Smith, captain. Kicks over to the right side, just out of reach of number 10, Lee Master. Here goes Dorfler. Kicked out by Ibarra. And Shank now has it for Green. Passes it over to Raul. Kicks it down the left side and is out of bounds. And Nick Antonucci will throw it in for Barberton. Raul kicks it. And it is headed by Green. Good bicycle kick by Nick Antonucci. Gives it over to Lee Master. Lee Master has it. He shoots, and just off to the left side. No good. Reaching to the 15-minute mark here in the first period. 1-0. Green on top of the Magics. Corner for Green. Here's the kick. And it is saved by Gruber. Throws it all the way down the field to Richard Sutton. Stets now has it for Green. Gives it over to Hamadou. Hamadou gives it to Lee Master. He already has a goal tonight. He kicks it. Good save by Josh Gruber. Throws it out to Malik Harris. Here goes Malik. And bumps into number 7, Shank. And Shank is on the ground. And they call a foul on Barberton. Malik Harris is not happy. As I think it might be his left knee. As number 2, Kyle Johnson will, it might be Raul as well, will kick the foul. It looks like it might be Raul. Here's the kick. And sliding tackle by Malik Harris. And Miloch kicks it. And it looks like it'll be out of bounds. And Brian Kelly will throw it in for Barberton. Throws it in. And stolen by Raul. Gives it over to Lee Master. Lee Master shoots. And a great block and save by Gruber. It'll be a corner for Green. Looks like Raul will kick it for Green. Here's the kick. And it is saved by the defense. Brian Kelly kicks it down the field. As Lee Master gives it over to Ibarra. And it's stolen by freshman R.C. Sutton. Goes over to number 11, Grant Daly. Daly still has the ball, finding with Malik Harris. Malik Harris steals it. He gets hit in the face, no call. Marble steals it. He's tripped up by the ball, and they call a foul on number 11, Grant Daly. Here's the kick by Nick Antonucci. And saved by Green defense. And it gives number 14, Milos Lanko, a yellow card for the Magics. Adam Jones is subbed in. Looks like Lanko was holding onto the jersey of Raul. The ref saw it and he called it. Gives it over to Stetz. Stetz for Green on the right side. Gives it over to Hamadou. Hamadou has it. And it is stolen by R.C. Sutton. Kicks it into the middle to number 2, Kyle Johnson. Gives it over to Lee Master, who is the only goal today for Green. And here goes Hamadou, misses, back to 11. Great block. Malik Harris, captain, now has the ball for the Magics. Up the middle, passes it over to Adam Jones. Adam Jones has it, kicks it over to Dorfler. And he's fighting with number 20, Ibarra. And a throw in for Barberton. Looks like Trent Dorfler is going to throw it in. As Kyle Johnson gives it over, all the way over to Hamadou. Hamadou has it, gives it over to number 17, Xavier. Here he goes, passes, it is blocked out, and it's scored on Barberton. It was an own goal. Yeah. And that goal will go to number 17, Xavier. It bounced off of number 9, Brian Kelly. And just went in the goal on the right side. And there's nothing Gruber could do there. He was on the left side and didn't realize that the ball was going to hit off of Brian Kelly. Here goes Trent Dorfler. Speedster. And it is stolen. Here goes Lee Master. He has a goal tonight too. He kicks it up the middle. Gets over to number 11. Here goes Xavier again. He already has a goal, and and Barberton kicks it out. Throwing for Green. Zachary Hogg. Nope. Gives it over to number 2, Kyle Johnson. He's going to throw it in. Here goes Johnson. Gives it over. And Hamadou has it. Number 36 has it for Green. He kicks it. And it is up on top of the goalpost. And out of bounds. And Nick Antonucci will kick it. Gives it to number 2, Kyle Johnson. And good save by Adam Jones. Kicks it. And now Stetz has it. And now Trent Dorfler steals it. He shoots it. And great save by Nathan Smith. Here goes Stetz. Stetz gets it over, and he steals it. Adam Jones steals it, gives it over to Malik Harris. Back to Adam Jones. He shoots, and way, just a little bit up high. Yeah. And it will be a goal kick for Green. Here's Smith. Punts it down. And Green has it. Gives it over to Lee Master. Lee Master has an open lane. He's going to pass it to number 21, Zachary Hogg. Here goes Hogg. Crosses it in the middle. Here's 11. Shoots. And he shoots it a little bit up high. And the score still remains 2-0. Green over the Magics with about 8 minutes left in the first period. Here's the kick for Barberton. Goes over to Malik Harris. Back to R.C. Sutton. Here goes Richard Sutton. And a little bit too much on the pass. And back to Smith, the goalie. And headed by Marble. Gives it over to Adam Jones. Carlucci gives it back to Jones. And it's stolen by Ibarra. Number 11, Grant Daly has it. Gets it over to Xavier, number 17. Back to Lee Master. Lee Master shoots and saved by Gruber. Good save from him. Couple of saves. And good to see him back in the game after a scary incident with his knee. Daly gives it over to Lee Master. Lee Master gives it over to Hamadou. Hamadou gives it over to Hogg. Hogg gives it over to Xavier. Back to Daly, and a foul will be called on Marble. Here's this, and a yellow card is given to Adam Jones. And he's going to give it to Adam Jones. He must have said something to the referee that he did not like. Unfortunate for Adam Jones. Good player. He's not too happy that Marble got called on that foul. But Jones just sticking up for his teammate. Last game, Adam Jones had a yellow card as well. Here's the shot by Lee Master, and no good on the left side. And I believe it'll be Nick Antonucci who will kick the goal kick. Here goes Antonucci, kicks it down. Gets it over to Lee Master for Green. Hogg has it now. Over on the right side. He's going to cross it. And it just goes over the edge of Daly and Raul. And Kyle Johnson is tripped, it looks like, by Carlucci. There goes Lee Master. Kicks it on the left side. And just goes over on the right side. Almost in. But just a little bit too high and to the right. 4:50 left in the first period. 2-0 Green over Barberton. Raul will kick it for Green. Here's the kick. High kick. And ball between the two teams. And here goes Lee Master. And kicked up the middle. And here goes Trent. Trent and Stetz after each other, and Trent falls down. And no foul will be called. Here goes Lee Master. Lee Master splitting through defenders. And it's stolen. Yeah. Goes over to Johnson. Johnson for Green. As well, splitting through defenders. He's going to cross it, and saved by Antonucci. Out of bounds, Raul, number 18. He's going to throw it in to number 8. Zeichler. Stetz. Gives it over to Xavier. He has a goal today. And met between two defenders. And he's called for the foul. Xavier gives it over to Raul. Green still has possession. Daly has it. Crosses the middle and just kills it over the goal. Lee Master a little bit too high on that shot. And it remains 2-0 still. And here's the goal kick. And headed by a couple of Barberton players. Here goes Trent Orfler. He has it, but it's stolen by Green again. Here goes Stetz. Stetz gives it over to Ibarra. Ibarra gives it over to Raul. And it is stolen by Carlucci, and it's back to Raul. Raul's fell down. No call. And Ibarra is all by himself. And this ball will go out of bounds and be a goal kick for Green. 2 minutes left in the first period. Green 2, Barberton nothing. Stetz has the ball. Gives it over on the right side to Daly. Daly has it. And kicks it out of bounds. It'll be Barberton throwing. Here goes Malik Harris. Kicked into the middle. Kicked over on the right side to Xavier. Xavier has a wide open lane, but just forgot to bring the ball with him. And a magic throw in. And a foul was called, I believe, on Xavier. As Trent Dorfler has it on the left side, and he is tackled, and no call is called. Unbelievable. Brian Kelly for the defense kicks it over to Malik Harris, captain. He's tripped up, no call. And they finally call it on Ibarra. Gets it over to Carlucci. Carlucci shoots it. 5 seconds, 3 seconds, 2 seconds. And folks, that is it. That is our first half. 2 green, Barberton 0. And I will see you in the second half. And as we get set, Barberton will have possession of the ball. Here goes Trent Orfler. He gets it all the way over to defensive man Nick Antonucci. And it is stolen by Lee Master. Gets it over to Lee Master. Raul shoots, misses. And gets it over to R.C. Sutton, and R.C. is down on the ground. And as he is shaken up, and R.C. Sutton will be subbed out. He got flipped off of the defender, coming full speed ahead. Didn't see him as they were fighting for the ball, and he fell on his back. Malik Harris steals it for Barberton, and it's stolen back from Raul. Raul going through defenders, looking for somebody to pass to. Gives it over to Stetz. Stetz, long pass, but right to defender Antonucci. Gives it over to Marble. Marble has it. Malik Harris gets it back to Marble, but it's stolen by Kyle Johnson. Gets it over to Lee Master. Lee Master has it. He has a goal tonight. Lee Master has it. And it is out of bounds. And a corner for the Bulldogs. Here's the kick, and it is right to Lee Master. He shoots, and it is blocked by defender Brian Kelly, and Gruber will pick it up. And he tells his offense to go deep. He punts it, gives it over to Trent, a speedster. Here goes Trent Orfler, goes down the left sideline, passes it up to Adam Jones, and then they're going to call it on Green. And it was on number 34, Stats. Nick Antonucci will kick it for the Magics. Here's the kick, and it is right to the goalie. Raul racing down, and Joe Berlin now takes it for Barberton. Fighting with Raul. The ball splits between both of them. And they thought it was out of bounds, but then they switched it. Oh. Here goes Johnson. Johnson has it, gives it over to Stetz. Stetz playing a good game today. Gives it over to Hamadou. Here goes Hamadou. And it is kicked out by Brian Kelly, and a corner kick for Green. Here's the kick, and crosses it right to Adam Jones, and he kicks it out. Trying to race to it, can't. And Daly has it for number 11 for Green. Gives it over to Stetz. Stetz kicks it, and right to Gruber. Good catch from him. And he throws it down the field. What an arm. Plays on the baseball team as well. And here goes number 10, Captain Noah Leemaster. Gives it over. Emily Karras steals it. But Green gets it back. Stets gives it over to Hamadou. He's surrounded by Adam Jones. He kicks it down and headed by Nick Antonucci. Gives it over to Johnson. Leemaster trying to fight for the ball. Gives it over to Hamadou. And Adam Jones tries to steal it. Can't. Hamadou puts it back up and gives it over to Daly. Daly splits through Antonucci. He crosses it. He shoots. And good defense from Barberton. As they get it out of there, Adam Jones, number 5, has it now for Barberton. Kicks it down the field all the way to Trent Dorfler. He kicks it down the field right to Ibar. Ibarra, excuse me. And a sliding tackle, but didn't get the ball, was Trent Dorfler. Marble trying to fight for the ball for the Magics. Now Leemaster gives it over to number 8, Zeichler. Stets kicks it out of bounds, and it'll be a Magic throw-in. And a yellow card is given for Trent Dorfler, as R.C. Sutton subs him in. As Nick Antonucci. What? Yeah, I think so. Yep. Here's Antonucci. Throws it into Malik Harris. Malik Harris has it. Number 4 for the Magics. And Johnson steals it for Green. Johnson gives it all the way to Raul. Raul down the lane on the left side. He has it. He splits. Splits again. Shoots. Just misses on the right side. Good shot by him. 3 yellow cards already for the Magics. 1 on Carlucci. Excuse me, Milos Lanko, not Carlucci. 1 on Dorfler and 1 on Adam Jones. Here's the kick. And looks like Marble's trying to fight it, and Joe Berlin kicks that out of bounds. And look at that, number 7 is back in the game for Green. Jackson Shank. Looks like Shank was okay after the scary incident that happened with him with the knee injury. Looks like he is okay. And kicked out of bounds by Marble. Here's the throw. Kicks it all the way over to number 8, Zeichler. And R.C. Sutton steals it from Zeichler. Here he goes. He's down the lane, and Zeichler steals it back. Zeichler. And gives it all the way to Smith, the goalie. And Leemaster now has it for Green. Gives it over to Hamadou. Hamadou has it. And it's stolen by Lanko. He kicks it. And right to Raul. And no call. Malik Harris gets stripped off until then. And they're going to call it a number 4, Bobby Lucy. As the ball is stolen. And Leemaster stole it. Gets it over to Raul. Raul. Fancy moves here and there. He passes it to Lee Master. Lee Master splitting through defenders as well. Berlin and Brian Kelly splitting. He passes it. And saved by Joe Berlin. He kicks it out of bounds. Here's the shot. Blocked. And back to Zeichler. Zeichler gives it over to Johnson. Johnson's dribbling. Gives it over to Lee Master. Lee Master gives it over to number 11, Daly. And kicked and out of bounds. And it'll be Green throw-in. And it looks like Hamadou will throw it in for Green. Gives it over to Stats. Gives it over to Ibarra. Ibarra gives it over Raul. Raul gives it over to number 2, Johnson. R.C. Sutton steals it. He has the ball now. He's looking for somebody to pass to. Lee Master has it. Kicks it on the left side to Raul. Lee Master has it. He's tripped up, and they're going to call a foul on Milos Lanko. Right around where the goal box is around, maybe a few 2 yards away from it. Very close shot. This is not good for the Magics. Here's the shot. It bounces off defender Adam Jones, I believe. Lee Master, excuse me. Raul had it. And he's on the ground now. And he's back up. Lee Master shoots, and it's blocked by Gruber. No call after Gruber got spinned up by a defender. Raul gives it over to Lee Master. Lee Master has it. Daly gives it back to Lee Master. Hamadou has it. He misses it, and it is out of bounds. Here's Antonucci. He's going to throw it in. Gives it over to Stats. Stolen by Stats. Daly gives it over. And Brian Kelly kicks it. A strong kick across the field. Gives it over to Smith. The goalkeeper gives it back to Stats. And it is stolen by Morrow. Here's the shot. And saved by Smith. Almost a goal for Morrow. He just checked in. He normally plays JV, but he got to play here tonight. Number 24, a sophomore. Lee Master has it. He has a goal today. On the left side, and just a little bit too strong on the dribbling, and a goal kick for the Magics. 27 minutes left in the second period, 2-0, as Green is on top of Barberton here. Here's the kick. And Carlucci has it for the Magics. And it is stolen by Lee Master. Here he goes. He shoots. Gives it to Xavier. Nick Antonucci is everywhere on the ball, trying to kick it out. And Lee Master kicks it and just shoots it over the goal. Good defense by Nick Antonucci. He's everywhere tonight. Here's the kick. And it is Barberton ball. As they keep with it, Malik Harris has it. He's going to pass it to R.C. Sutton. R.C. Sutton gives it over to 18. And it is out of bounds. And it'll be Green substitutions. And Barberton as well. Carlucci is subbed in for Fugit. Here's the throw. Lee Master has it now. Gives it over to Shank. Shank passes it all the way down to the goalie, Smith. Smith gives it over to Stetz. Stetz has it. Gives it over to Hamadou, and Hamadou on the right sideline. Gives it over to Daly. Daly has it. Gives it over to Zeichler. Zeichler passes it to Shank. Shank has it. He's dribbling on the left side. He passes it all the way over to Lee Master again. Here gives it over to Xavier. Xavier misses it. And Nick Antonucci with another steal. Gives it over, all the way over to number 24, Morrow, who had almost a goal already today. Ibarra has it. Gives it over to Shank. Shank has it. Gives it over to Lee Master. Lee Master back to Shank. Shank up the middle. And it is not close enough. He crosses it, though, but Gruber is right there to save it. If Gruber was on the right side, Xavier would have had a clear open to the goal. But that wasn't the case. Stats kicks it, headed by Nick Antonucci. And Hamadou has it, number 36 for Green. Gives it over to Lee Master. Captain, number 10. He's going to give it over to number 7, Shank. Over to Xavier, number 17. And Lee Master has a shot and right to Gruber. Good save for Gruber. Playing a good game in goalie today. Here goes. Looks like Lee Master. He has it on the left side. He shoots and is blocked by defenders. Morrow has it. Good pass to Malik Harris behind the back. Here goes Malik Harris. He's dribbling through defenders. And it is stopped by Stetz. And a foul is called. On it looks like number 2, Johnson. Here's the kick. Nick Antonucci with a strong kick. But Johnson has it now for Green. But it's saved by Milos Lanko. And Stetz has it. It's over to Lee Master. Lee Master has it. He's going to pass it into Xavier. No shot there. Goes over to Stetz. Stetz shoots. And just over on the right edge of the side. And a goal kick for the Magics. Here's the kick. Here goes R.C. Sutton. He's trying to fight with Stats, number 34. Gets it over. And Malik Harris steals it. Excuse me. R.C. Sutton. Smith has it. He gives it to Shank. Shank gives it over to number 10, Lee Master. Lee Master has it, going through defenders, gives it over to number 2, Johnson. Johnson has it. He's going to shoot, and just goes between the legs of goalie Gruber, and a goal for Green. Kyle Johnson with his first goal tonight. And Green now leads the Magics 3-0. 21 minutes and 35 seconds left on the second period clock. And good shot by Kyle Johnson. Milos Lanko has it. Gives it over to Malik Harris. Malik Harris over to look like Trent Doifler. Gives it over to Lee Master. Lee Master, here he goes. On the left edge. He's going to pass it. Good defense by Nick Antonucci. But back to number 11. He shoots and just goes over to the top of the edge. Good save by Gruber. And that'll be a corner for Green. Here's the kick by Raul. Raul kicks it. As Milos Lanko is subbed out. Here's Antonucci. Antonucci gives it all the way over to number 21, Ashton Fugit. And Stets has it, number 34 for Green. Gives it all the way over to goalie Smith. Smith gives it back to Stets. Stets on the right side, passes it to Hamadou. Hamadou gives it over to number 2, Johnson. Johnson has it in the middle. Gives it over to Lee Master. And Lee Master's going to pass it up to Shank. Shank in trouble with Doifler, and it is a Green throw. As a couple of people get subbed out for Green. Here's the throw to Lee Master. Lee Master has it. Doifler has it. Shank has it. Is it over to Stats? Stats has it. Raul tries to save it. But back to Hamadou. And kicked out by Nick Antonucci. Here goes Hamadou, throws it down on the right side. Here's the throw. Over the top, Ashton Fugit. Here goes number 11, Daly. Daly gives it over to, I believe, number 4, Bobby Lucy. Lee Master has it. It goes over to Shank. Shank has it. Gives it over to Hamadou. Hamadou kicks it in and saved by Josh Gruber. Here's the kick by Gruber. And Nick Antonucci has it. And he kicks it up. Stets has it. R.C. Sutton blocks it and gives it right to Malik Harris. Malik Harris has it. Gives it over to Trent. Trent has it. And all the way to the goalkeeper, Smith. Here goes Lee Master. Marble has it now. Excuse me. Yes, Marble. Lee Master has it. On the left edge. He's going to cross it. And right to Nick Antonucci. He kicks it out of there. But right back to Lee Master. He gets it all the way over. He shoots. And it's saved by Gruber. He punts it. Really high kick. And Stets misses. He falls to the ground. All by himself. R.C. Sutton. And he's kicked out by Ibarra. But saved in by Malik Harris. And Nick Antonucci will throw it in. Here's the throw. Gets it all the way over to Marble. R.C. Sutton has it. Good move. But Hamadou kicks it all the way over to number 27 for Barberton. And Ibarra from the green has it. Gets all the way over to Smith. And an injury was on R.C. Sutton, who injured his leg in the previous spot. Stets kicks it all the way over onto the left side to Lee Master. There goes Lee Master, gives it all the way over to number 11, Daly. Here goes Daly, splitting through defenders as well. Gives it over to Raul. Gives it over to 7, Shank. Shank gives it over to Daly. Daly gives it over to Lee Master. Lee Master has a shot and saved by Josh Gruber. Good save by him, sliding to his right. Here goes Trent. Trent splits the defenders. He's on the right side. He's going to cross it to Malik Harris, and just a little bit short as Smith just jumps up and grabs the ball. Here goes Green. Lee Master gets it back. And gives it all the way over to, I believe, Hogg. Here goes Hogg. No call on the trip. Hogg's down. And they're going to call it. Here goes Lee Master. Turns it all the way over to Hamadou. Hamadou shoots. Tries to head it, but Gruber gets it. About 13 minutes and 40 seconds left on the second period and final period of the game. Barberton is down by 3 to Green. Is the camera not working up down there?
He wanted to do it.
Huh. That's weird. Here goes Marble. And back to Ibarra. To Smith. Smith to Stetz. And Ibarra passes it all the way over, but stolen by Lonko. Adam Jones has it now. And all the way over to Nick Antonucci. Shoots it over on the right side and stolen by Johnson. And Lee Master again has the ball. Johnson has it. And headed by number 8, Zeichler. Ibarra gives it over to Hamadou. All the way over to 11. And here's a shot and blocked. And good save by Gruber. What? And a shove is called. By Trent Doifler. And that's the second. Oh, and he gives him a red. He gives him a red. And Trent Doifler is out of the game for tonight. Not very happy on the play. And he shoves Shank. And he gets called, and he's out for the game. Here goes Lee Master, number 10, all the way over on the left side. Dribbling through defenders. Blanco steals it. But right back to Green. Here goes Ibarra. Ibarra to Stetz. Stetz to Hamadou. Here goes Hamadou. And good defense by 27 for the Magics. Stetz. All the way to Ibarra and to Shank. Shank has it, gives it over to 11. Daly. And kicked out of there. Good defense by Antonucci. Here goes Malik Harris. Malik has it for Barberton. And Carlucci kicks it out of there. Excuse me, that was Lonko. Here goes Johnson. Johnson on the left edge. Gives over Xavier. Xavier has it. He shoots. No call. And saved by Gruber. As he's going to punt it. Sky high kick. Zeichler. The Lee Master. Good defense by Marble. And 27. Here goes Stetz. Throws it over to Lee Master. Lee Master has it. All the way over to Johnson. Johnson has it on the left edge. He's cutting over. He's going to cross it, but forgot the ball. And a corner for the Bulldogs. And a goal kick for the Magics. About 9 minutes to go. 3-0. The Bulldogs on top of Barberton. Good game for Lee Master everywhere tonight. As he scored a goal. And has been playing well on offense as well. Gives it over to Xavier. Xavier has it. Now he gives it to Raul. Raul shoots. And it's saved by Gruber. Good save. Here's the kick. All the way over the Stats. Stats to Raul. Raul dribbling through defenders as well. Because it's the Stats. Stats to Ibarra. Ibarra to Shank. Shank to Leemaster. Leemaster to Raul. He has an open lane. He's going to take it. He's going to shoot. And it's right to Josh Gruber. Good save by Gruber. Here's the throw. All the way over to Hamadou. And kicked out. Back to Hamadou. To Leemaster. Leemaster to Johnson. Here goes Shank. Shank to Xavier. He has a goal tonight. And kicked out by 27. But back to Leemaster. And Carlucci will let it go out of bounds. And Barberton throwing. Majority of the game has been on Barberton's side tonight. Green all over Barberton. Good ball movement from them. As well, Ibarra kicks it all the way over on the side to Hamadou. Here goes Leemaster. Leemaster gives it all the way over to Johnson. Here's over to Hamadou. Hamadou to Stats. He shoots. And it was a pass to Xavier, and he misses. And here goes Leemaster. He's going to pass it to number 4, which was Bobby Lucy, and gave it back to Leemaster, but it was kicked out by Nick Antonucci. And Hamadou will throw it in for Green. Here's the throw. And Nick Antonucci heads it out. And look at that, the freshman Landon Cadello's in for the Magics. All the way down to Bobby Lucy, back to Hamadou. Here's the play, and it looked like Brian Kelly got it out. And a handball was called on Green. 4:50 left to play in the second period. No score yet for the Magics. 3 for Green. Cycler goes all the way down to Daly. Here goes Daly, dribbling through defenders on the left edge, and gets the ball shoved out by Joe Berlin. Leemaster has it. Splits Joe Berlin. Leemaster shoots, and he scores for the second time tonight. And the second goal for Leemaster. Great player for Green. Yeah. Leemaster. Yeah. Noah Leemaster, the captain for Green. 2 goals for him. 1 on a PK, a strong kick. And on that one, he kicked it on the side and got it in. And Shank, number 7, will let it bounce out. 4-0 Green. All the way back to Zeichler. Zeichler to Stetz. Stetz to 14. Blake. Jakozowski. Back to Lee Master. Back to Johnson. And great defense from 2-7. And substitutions for Green and the Magic's. Morrow, number 24, will be subbed in for Nicholas Carlucci. A corner for Green. Here's Johnson, number 2. He shoots it over. And a Magic is down. And as well as Green. Hogg is down. But it looks like the Magic guy is okay, and they're whistling for trainers. Doesn't look good for Green. Spectating. As Hogg is being carried off the field. I believe it was Hogg, number 21. As it might have been either his right or left ankle. And a goal kick will happen for Nick Antonucci. 2 minutes and 53 seconds left in the second period. Here's the kick. And it looks like it's off of Green. And Magic throwing. Here's Nick Antonucci, throws it in. And here's Lee Master. 2 goals tonight, but it's blocked by Brian Kelly. Here he goes. But right to Johnson. Johnson over to 41. Weirick. Stetz. To Zeichler. Stetz kicks it all the way across the field to Daly. Here goes Daly. Gives it over to Ibarra. Ibarra now playing offense. Here goes Lee Master. Can he make it a hat trick? And he does. Lee Master has a hat trick tonight. Another one. 3 goals out of the 5 for Lee Master for Green. 1 for Xavier. And the other one here goes Ibarra. Gives it over, all the way over to Zeichler. Zeichler to Weirick. Ibarra. All the way over to 14. And it's saved by Gruber. Gruber throws all the way down the field to Stetz. Colin Fouts in the game, a freshman. Here goes 27. Here goes Nick Antonucci. Here goes 14, Blake. And it is saved by defender Brian Kelly. And a foul is called on Bobby Lucy. Good kick by Brian Kelly all the way to 15. Corey Martin. 22 seconds left on the clock in the second period, and it looks like the Bulldogs will take a win over the Magics. Player of the game for Green goes to Lee Master, a hat trick tonight, the captain. Good game for him. 2-1. And folks, that is our contest. 5-0. Green over the Magics. And that is it for me. But for Barberton, player of the game would probably go to Nick Antonucci. Good defense from him. He was everywhere. Not a really good scoring contest for the Magics. And that is it.